Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to do the calculations. So what we copied from the video analysis app was just the time and the position, right? So at 0 seconds it was 8 millimeters to the right of the origin. At 0.16 seconds, 7 seconds, it was 0.0. That's 1.2 centimeters, right? It wasn't moving very fast, okay? Now, notice that these time intervals here are well, we did 5/30ths of a second, right? Well, 5/30ths of a second, because it was every 5 frames, right? Remember, we clicked on it every 5 frames. We set it up to do every 5 frames, okay? And that works out to be 1/6 of a second, and 1/6 in decimal point form is 0.16666, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a column here. And when we do the instantaneous velocity, I'm going to just say that the initial velocity was a 0, okay? And then when we calculate it, what we want to do is we want to do how far it traveled in the last interval, okay, divided by 1/6 of a second, or 5/30ths of a second. So here's how you do that. We're going to do a formula. So type equals, right? Then the left parenthesis, and we want to subtract. So I'm going to go this. Notice it's typing the cell address. So that cell minus this cell. Now, if I do that, that's just simply how far I traveled, right? But we want to remember it's how far you traveled divided by time is your velocity. So I'm going to divide by a sixth of a second. Okay, 0.1666. Type a bunch of sixes there. There we go, and we're good. Okay, that's our velocity. Now, if I click on that cell, notice that it's this cell minus that cell. You got to use parentheses, then divided by a sixth. Okay. Now, if I click on that cell, I want to fill down. Now, let me just show you this. Okay. As I move my mouse around, okay, notice that I get this cursor. That means move it, but we don't want to move it, right? This means select, and I don't want to select because I already have it selected. But if I move it down to this right corner, see how the cursor changes? This is the generalized cursor. So I'm going to click on this and drag it down, 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 down. Whoa, whoa, there we go. Okay, isn't that beautiful? So now it's got velocities there. Now, when you do it, it's going to be, it's going to look like this. It's going to be all like blah, 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 right? So go ahead and click this little reducer or whatever, make it so that it's like just 3 decimal places, okay? And now we're set. Now we can select all of this stuff, right? So click and then a shift click, right? Or you can just be like, I'm going to drag, right? So notice I'm using my select cursor. Okay, let's see if it's clever. Nope, nope, not clever. Okay, and now what I want to do is I'm going to go paste or copy. So I'm going to do, you do a Control C. I think I'm doing a Command C because it's a Macintosh, right? There it is, and you get that little line around it. And then in the Moving Plots lab, I'm going to put my data table here. So delete that and just paste. Link to spreadsheet. So you'll always get this whenever you paste from the thing. Link means that it's live, so that if you update your spreadsheet, it will update in the Google Doc, and generally that's what you want. Okay, if you're having trouble, like if it's laggy or being weird, right, you could just do unlinked. Okay, I'm going to do linked because I have confidence in the interwebs, right? Okay, so there's my data, and it looks like I've somehow gone off the bottom of this thing. So let's see if I can make that. Nope. Can I do this? Oh, I can do this. I can get rid of the carriage return there. There we go. Does that make it the pagination correct? I don't know. All right, let's see if I can get rid of this guy. Whoop. There we go. Now we're set. All right, so you should have a nice data table like that. Okay, if it spills over on another page, don't worry about it. I was just sort of being all perfectionist there. Okay, so there's your data table. You've put it in the sheet there. You've already put your pictures in there. I didn't put it in this one, but there it is. All right, good enough.